Okay, so good evening to everyone, and this is hands-on practical session. So I suppose everybody can hear me. Okay, so let's wait for one more minute for people to join us. Okay, let's wait for one more minute to people to join us. Okay, so in this session, not only I'll be solving your queries, also I would like to demonstrate the problems which is present in MySlate 6 phrase portal. So in the meantime, let me open MySlate portal here. Okay, so C programming 2019 is where we have to start. Let me go to the courses. So we will solve level 2. Let's start from module 1. So let's start from module 1. Okay, so it takes 35 seconds around. So let's wait for 35 seconds. Just a minute. So 20 seconds more. Ten seconds more. So whatever questions and queries you have, you can post it here. Okay, so it's started. Okay, so totally yes, people have come. And let me repeat it for people who have missed your attendance in the previous session. Don't worry, anywhere in between, I'll give you two minutes time. Okay, for anywhere in between, I'll give you 2 minutes time. Don't worry about the attendance. Let's start from question number 1. Okay, get a value from the user and print the corresponding hexadecimal number. So what shall we do to do this? Okay, so I'm watching the comment section as well. Okay, so tell me what quickly we can do this. Get a value from the user and print the corresponding hexadecimal number. To print the corresponding hexadecimal number, what shall we do? A simple trick will be sufficient. So I'm waiting for your queries. In the meantime, let me declare the variables hash, okay, include and standard input output dot h and main function with the default return type integer there. And let me create a variable integer. Let's get number. Okay, let me get the number directly. Scanf format specifier. In which format specifier should I receive the number? Let's say I've received the number in integer format itself. Okay, comma ampersand of number. Now tell me in which format specifier if I print I can get the hexadecimal value. Format specifier I, is it? Okay, somebody mentions I. Okay, let's try I and let's see what happens. Number. Okay, so now let me try format specifier I then. Okay, compile and run. Okay, so as you can see the expected output is 64 but the output we got is okay, very good. Use format specifier X. Okay, come down and compile and run. 1 out of 1 sample test case have been passed, very good. And now let's submit the code. Okay, and you can see all the 3 test cases have passed. Thank you so much. Okay, so in some problems I would like to omit it or give you the algorithm and skip to the next problem wherever I feel it is not necessary to code completely. Print the maximum and minimum value of unsigned character data type. These values are defined in limits.h header file. The value stored in the variable uchar. Okay, as you can see here, this is a macro constant. Okay, this is a macro constant which is present in the limits.h header file. Okay, now come down. Now focus. So how shall we print this? So they have told us to print the minimum value of unsigned character is 0 and the maximum value of unsigned character is 255. Let me copy it. Okay. Now you have to be very careful in printing this. Okay, that is printf. Okay, and then instead of 0, yes, so unsigned character starting is 0, no question in that. Okay, followed by this statement, maximum value of characters 255. You should not directly print it. Again, I'm telling you, you should not directly print it. Okay, format specifier d. Okay, now what should I pass? What should I pass to the format specifier d? As already mentioned here, they have two, umin and umax. Okay, let me take the 0 and mention format specified here, no issues. Now what is umin and what is umax? I have to pass umin to the first format specified d, comma, umin, comma, umax. Okay, so what is it exactly? So now focus. Okay, so umin equals to nothing but 0, whereas umax, you have to use the macro constant. What's the macro constant? That is u char underscore max unsigned. Okay, automatically what will happen is, as this is a macro constant which is available in this header file called limits.h, so automatically 255 will be returned and 255 will be assigned to umax. So like, oh, already, okay, already the values have been printed. I'm sorry, I did not see that. Okay, already they have been printed in the footer snippet. I did not see that. So our job is only to assign umin and umax. Okay, let's do that then. Okay, and compile and run. Okay, 1 out of 1 sample test case has been passed, and then submit code. Okay, some of them technical assignments. See, I think both are literally the same. Just check it out the problems. You will find it to be similar, I think. If not, you can inform us in Telegram group. Okay, and next. Now moving on to the next question. Print the maximum minimum value of unsigned integer. The values are predefined in the header file limits.h. It is defined with a variable name. Okay, unsigned integer of max. Very simple here. We have to write everything from the scratch, right? We have to print this. Let's make a copy of it. Okay, so these kind of macro constants will be helpful in a lot of areas. Okay, just hash include standard input output dot h and instantly go to your main function. Okay, and we forgot the one of the most important thing. What is that? If you want to use unsigned integer of max, you need to include limits dot h. You have to include limits dot h. You have to include limits dot h. Okay, now focus. The next thing what I have to do, as I said, this should be in a printf statement, right? So printf, okay, printf in the place of 0. If you want, you can have a variable minimum, comma, okay, slash n, and then maximum I have to print in the next line. That's why I give a slash in there, and in the place of this you can replace it with the format specified d, format specified d. Okay, comma, min and max. We have to find what is min and max, shall we? Okay, now focus. So what is min and max? Okay, now focus. What they have asked us to print is unsigned integer. So let me declare the variable also an unsigned integer. So unsigned integer. Okay, unsigned int of min max. Okay, what is minimum? Minimum equals to, for unsigned integer it is always 0. What about maximum? Unsigned integer underscore max. So automatically the maximum value will be assigned to the max. So as it is unsigned, then why you have to use format specifier d? Let me use format specifier u itself, unsigned integer, and it's come down. Compile and run. Let's see whether it works. Let's see whether it works. Okay, so minimum value of unsigned integer is min, oh sorry, format specifier u or d, whatever is sufficient for us. Now I did not see that, I'm sorry. Okay, 1 out of 1 sample test case is passed. Submit the code always after compiling and running it. Submit the code and then move on to the next one. Okay, so print the maximum and minimum values of unsigned long integer. It's very simple, guys. I've already told you. So okay, everything is already pre-written, so our job is only to write it, right? So understand what is a macro constant then. So I think if it is long integer, for limit storage, what we have to assign? Again, a long, it is whatever they have given here. U long underscore max, correct? So always u min equals to 0, okay, and u max, okay, equals to, use a macro constant, u long, and what was the macro constant? U long underscore max. Okay, so just assign it, and you can see already it has been printed. As you can see, it is in long integer unsigned long integer. Okay, submit the code. Directly you can see the test case have been passed. Go to the next one. So print the maximum and minimum. See, we need not stress it more, because you already will come to a conclusion and you know how to substitute with this as well. No issues. Let's move on to the next problem. Next, let me skip and proceed. Now, the next question. Get a float value and print the float value without any trailing zeros. Okay, let me pose this question to you. How to print without any trailing zeros? Okay, Hanbu Ratnakumar has asked the question why we use limit storage. When you want to know, when you want to know the maximum number, sometimes you can calculate. For example, you can calculate by the total bytes. For example, integer, for unsigned integer, what is the total size? 4 bytes. If it is 4 bytes, the number can be represented from 0 to 4 bytes. Means how many bits? 32 bits. So you can say the maximum number can be represented as 2 power 32 minus 1. Or use this limit storage to know the limits of every data type. Got it? Okay, can anyone tell me how to print those numbers without any trailing zeros? Get a float value and print the float value without any trailing zeros. How? Format specify point f. But okay, if I give point f, it will not give me the precision itself, right? It will not give me the precision itself. Hash include standard input output dot h. Okay, format specify x is for hexadecimal, isn't it? Main function. Okay, integer, sorry, float a number. Okay, scanf. Format specify f, comma ampersand of number, and then printf format specifier f. If I print the number, let's say I'm going to use pointf. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, now you can see here it rounds it off, but I don't want only trailing zeros. Even if I give 0.2f, every time it will only give you two precisions, but what I'm saying is only I don't want trailing zeros. So format specifier g. Let's see whether it works. Let's see whether it works. Okay, now the moment I gave format specifier g, I got an exponential format. Okay, so do anyone has the answer? What format specifier should I use? Okay, somebody has given me format specifier star f. Format specifier star f. So I should give some precisions to it, right? I should give some precisions to it, right? For example, if I give format specifier star f, then so compilation failed. I mean, it's successful, but the output is wrong. So just a small trick will be sufficient. What is that exactly? To represent number exactly without any trailing zeros. Without any trailing zeros, what I have to do? What I have to do? Okay. Now, as you can see, in the input format, also I have changed to format specifier G. It will exactly represent the number. Whatever number you give, it will exactly store in such quantity. Okay, in such quantity. Now, let's move on. Some of the code which is very, very important. And next. Print the maximum and minimum values of signed character data type. I think you can do this. Okay, character max and character min. Already it's given, right? So for minimum, what I have to give? Minimum equals to character min, and for maximum, it is character max, isn't it? According to limits.h. Okay, and let's move on. Compile and run. Okay, sample test case pass, submit the code. The same thing, limits.h. Next. Find the, okay, you can do this because you know already you've got it. You can use the terms to do it. Let me go to the next one, skip and proceed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Again, let's proceed, skip and proceed. Okay, so as you know what to do. I have to use this. I have to use the same thing. Okay, already they have given the format specifier. So your job is only to change min as LL, that is L long of max, L long of min, and you can do it. So let's do one thing. So let's go out. Okay, so let's go to module number 2. So format specifier G, yes, it will remove the trailing zeros, isn't it? Isn't it? It will not just remove the trailing zeros, it will exactly represent the number you give. It will not change the precision or not, it will not give you any, it will not round it off or it will not round off the values. Okay, now focus. Now in level 0, we are in level 0, right? Okay, level 2, we solved basic IO. Now let's go to conditional constructs. So start. So let's wait for a moment. 25 seconds more. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And boom, we are going inside. Check whether the given character is a vowel or a consonant. And you know what all the vowels are? A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. These are the vowels. So how can I identify them? How can I identify them? Let's look it out. Okay, shall we? So either if it is uppercase or lowercase, I should say whether they are vowels or not. Okay, any given character. It's very simple. Let's start. Hash include standard input output dot h main function. You can use anything you want. You can use a switch case. You can use a switch case, or you can use else if condition, whatever you desire. Okay, it's your choice. If somebody is asking question, if we take the input as format specifier f and print as format specifier g, what will happen? It will give you the exponential format. Okay. Now let's run this. So I'm gonna create a character variable, character ch. This is the variable. Let's get cs from the user. Scanf. Okay. Format specify c, comma ampersand of ch. After getting the variable, either you can put in a if else condition or you can put it a switch case statement. Everything is your wish. So in case if I put in a switch, okay, in case if I put in a switch, okay, let's say ch. So if the case is small a or if the case is big A, uppercase A, or the case is small e, whatever is, let me follow the order. Case and uppercase E, I, I, just a moment, okay, and then O, and then the big O, and the U, the small u, the lowercase u, and followed by the big U, the uppercase. That's it. If any of the one case is selected, even if one case is passed, even if one case is selected, everything will be executed below it. So we're going to use this to our advantage. Even if one case here is selected, it will execute everything below it. It will execute everything below it. So I can say printf, okay. I can say in a block or block, I can just say inside a block of case u. Case u or block le nama vechikalam. Okay. So if any one is satisfied, everything will be satisfied. Correct? UO, AO, EO, because we don't have any break statement at all. Any one is passed, everything will pass. Okay. Now printf, okay, printf அடுத்து என்ன சொல்லலாம், we have to say whether it's vowel or consonant, right? We have to follow the same spelling. I mean uppercase and lowercase everything. Control C, printf vowel கொடுத்துடலாமா? கொடுத்துட்டு இதுக்கு மேல நம்மளுக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம் ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. ஸோ ஷால் ரிட்டர்ன் டக்கு நம்ம வெளியே போயிடலாம். Because we don't have anything to proceed further, correct? We don't have anything proceed further. இதுக்கு மேல நம்ம proceed பண்ணி என்ன பண்ண போறோம்? So I've just stopped here. Return. So any of one case is opted here. ஏதாவது ஒரு கேஸ் ட்ரூ ஆனாலும் it will return. என்ன பண்ணிட்டு ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணும்? vowel print பண்ணிட்டு நான் ரிட்டர்ன் பண்ணி வெளியே போயிடுவேன். ப்ரோக்ராம் மட்டும் வெளியே போயிடுவேன். Or what shall we do? எப்போ உங்களுக்கு ப்ரோக்ராம் க்ளோஸ் ஆகாது, when the program will not be closed is that when this return statement will not be executed. அப்போ switch case வெளியே நான் சும்மாவே ஒரு statement, I can have this printf consonant அப்படின்னு நான் சொல்லலாம். I can do this. So the moment I say printf consonant, you may ask a question, sir, what, sir, without any condition you are pushing it outside? Sir, any condition you're pushing it outside, won't it be executed every time? Won't it be executed every time? No, it won't be executed every time. When we encounter a vowel, automatically it will be detected somewhere in between and it will return, means it will stop the program by printing vowel. But in case none of the switch case is selected, அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்? Definitely it will come out of the switch case. அப்ப switch case வெளியே வந்தா என்ன statement இருக்கும்? Consonant அப்படின்னு இருக்கும். So we are just using it to our advantage. Sir, why you are complicating this much? Now, see, it's nothing. You can do this. Okay, let's have int main if you want. Okay, and if you want, let's say return 0 to stop it. No issues. Okay, if you want, you can have an if else condition. No issues. Just to show you a different thing. All of that. Okay, traditionally we use if else condition. No issues. We can do this as well. Okay, Vijay Kumar, so can we use break statement? No need of break statement. ஏன் break statement வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னா, I'm not just checking one case. ஒரு கேஸா இல்லைன்னு நான் பார்க்கலங்க. I'm just checking ஏதாவது ஒண்ணு வந்தாலே இது vowels தானே. நீங்க நினைச்சு பாருங்க, லைக் நான் நடுவில் எங்கேயாவது பிரேக் கொடுத்துட்டேன் அப்படின்னா இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகாது இல்லை. திஸ் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் ஃப்ரம் 19 to 22 ஐ வாண்ட் தி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் டு பி எக்ஸிக்யூட்டட். அப்போ இது எப்போ எக்ஸிக்யூட் ஆகும் அப்படின்னா only when one of the case here is selected. Anyone is selected, it will execute everything. அதுதானே கேஸோட ஃபீச்சரே. Okay, the problem is okay, if I use default statement, I have to use a break. Okay, no issues. So someone is asking, sir, why not use default? Okay, let me use. Okay, எந்த கேஸ்மே செலக்ட் ஆகல அப்படின்னா it will come to default. Okay, it will come to default. So in default, what should I have? Printf consonant. Okay, compile and run. Okay, just a minute. Error expected before printf. Sorry, I did not see that. Sorry, I forgot to give colon there. And 1 out of 2 sample test cases have failed. Okay, as you can see here, what happened? The moment I give default, இப்போதான் நான் சொன்னேன் ஏதாவது ஒரு டெஸ்ட் கேஸ் பார்த்தாலும் இதாயிடும். நம்ம என்ன பண்ணிருக்கணும்? I should have given a break. I should have given a break here. Compile and run. Okay, so both okay. See, instead of return we can use break statement. Break statement அப்படின்னா அந்த block break பண்ணிட்டு வெளியே வரும். Okay, I mean return கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா the whole program itself will stop. Okay, submit code and you can go to the next one. Okay, all the 4 test cases are passed. Okay, and now I'll give you the attendance link for people who failed okay, who failed to give the attendance before. Okay, just a moment. Okay, please give your attendance and give your attendance please. It will be enabled for 2 minutes. Okay, Alvis has asked a question. If I give one or hash, it will say constant. No worries, Alvin. You can have a condition. See, this question is only to to check about whether vowel or consonant. Okay, if you want, you can have a condition. See, the program itself is only they are going to decide whether it's vowel or consonant. Appa kandipa they will not give you one or hash, correct? Or is it nor vowel nor okay nor vowel nor consonant அப்படின்னு சொல்றான். அதுக்கு வேணா ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா ஒன் ஹேஷ்லாம் இன்புட்ல இருக்கும். So please give your attendance. This is not a new form. Last 1 minute. Okay, so thank you so much. Okay, and your time is up. So I think everyone have given your attendance. So don't worry, we will see you tomorrow as well. Okay, so 2 minutes of time is completed. Okay, so we will see you tomorrow as well. So for today, we will wrap up the session for now. Whatever queries and questions you have, you can contact me always in Telegram. If you're stuck somewhere, you can just put the screenshot there and you can call me out. I'll be there always to respond. Okay, always. So you can trust in me. You can just give your questions to me as well. So thank you so much. Okay, and we will wrap up the session. Class is understood. Okay, thank you so much. I hope everybody understood. Whatever questions you have, you can always feel free to contact me in Telegram. Okay, thank you.